Vic Fangio is an absolute genius. I mean, the scheme and the way he has this defense playing is unbelievable. Right here versus the Bills this week, he runs a double ET, which essentially is an edge tackle stunt. We're going to get both of our inside rushers, right, going to the inside shoulders of the tackles, right? From there, our edges are going to reach point of attack and kind of stun in through the A gap. Same thing here, right? We go to the inside shoulder, we stun around through the A gap. Now, the offensive line is going to be in a scat or a slide protection off to the right because they have added Jalen Phillips, but also they have Jalen Carter back into the lineup. This side of their defensive line is very tough to stop. So usually you see these slide protections off to the right, which leaves one-on-one matchups here to the bottom side of the screen. Now, Jalen Hunt, after he gets the stunt from Morrow, right, he goes to the inside shoulder. You see the guard kind of follow him, and because they're sliding their protection again over here, we get a free lane through that A gap. The guard does not play it well enough, and guess what? Jalen Hunt comes away with the sack here on Josh Allen. Now, in this game specifically, Vic Fangio drew up some really good plays to eliminate this Buffalo Bills high-powered offense. Obviously, the rain definitely played a factor as well, but the Eagles defense and Vic Fangio is one of my reasons I believe they can definitely go back-to-back this season. Their defense just comes to play in these big-time games. So we're going to break down the film. Make sure you guys stay tuned, but also comment down below. Do you think this team is good enough to repeat? Also did a really good job just taking advantage of mistakes in this game, and here's another example of that right here. The offense is going to be in a full slide to the left, trying to sell the run fake. They even give you a little bit of eye candy to this side, just trying to get these second level defenders to kind of overcommit to this side of the field, when in reality they're going to be bootlegging out to the right side of the field. They're going to be on a chip and release out into the flats with their tight end, and then from there they've just got a couple of crosser routes. They got a corner route here, and then again the flat. But ultimately, the mistake made on this play is Josh Allen not taking what the defense gives him. As he rolls outside the pocket, Jalen Phillips does do a really good job playing the passing lane, but there is a little bit of room where he can kind of loft this over to the sideline and pick up some yards here to the tight end. Now, Josh Allen is one who likes the big play, and he is thinking if he looks at this tight end, he might be able to get these second and third level defenders to bite up and maybe free up the backside of this second level, or even the corner route here, right? So he is trying to get something bigger or more than he really needs here. And ultimately, Jalen Carter does a really good job shutting that down quickly, right? Gets right through, shuts it down, and then Jalen Phillips, look at what he's able to do here, right? Plays it patiently. Now everything's really bottled up. And then Josh Allen, trying to do too much, forces the fumble, or Jalen Phillips does. And then look at the hustle here by not only Jahad Campbell, but Jalen Phillips. And all these boys, man, rush, go get the fumble. Big time turnover here in this game. Again, you can tell this Eagles defense is bought into the system right now, and they are doing whatever it takes to win these big games. I mean, holding the Buffalo Bills to 12 points in a game. Trust me, I get it. I understand the rain and the terrible weather conditions. This was a great game defensively. And guys, if you really do believe this team is that good, still, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. It is free. Doesn't cost anything. We're going to be covering the Eagles all year long. We got a lot of film to cover, so let's keep going. But the overall talent gap of this defensive line compared to others is generational. And I feel like Vic Fangio has done such a good job getting these guys playing at their full potential. I mean, take a look at this play here, and it doesn't matter what your offensive line does. You can be in a slide protection and combo block Jordan Davis, or you can slide and protect Jalen Carter, right? Double team Jalen Carter. Either way, someone's going to have one-on-one opportunities every single play, and you just can't do anything about it. So right here, we've got obviously our 3 technique, we've got our wide 9, we've got our 2 tech, and again, we've got our wide 9 over here. Basically, they're going to slide and combo block Jalen Carter. They're going to have man-to-man to the right side here, or to our left. Now, essentially, Jalen Carter dominates this one-on-one. This is why you always combo or slide your protection to Jalen Carter, because he's going to put his helmet down, he is going to engage, he's going to rip right by you and make you look dumb. And I mean, look at that play. This is, how do you stop this play? How do you stop this play out of Jalen Carter? There's nothing you can do. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's more physical, and guess what? He wants it more. I mean, poor poor right guard. Nothing you can do. And again, a lot of teams like to combo, like to send that double team over to Jalen Carter's side, and when you don't, you really regret it. NFL postseason is basically right around the corner, and this is your guys' chance to over 1,000x your money using the Sleeper app. And man, it is exciting. I use it almost every single week. Before we get into it, I do want to say, if you sign up right now using my code DUBS, right, you see it right here, right here, you'll get a 100% match deposit up to $100. So if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100. If you put in 50, they'll give you 50. It is an absolute steal. And what I wanted to do for this is give you my picks for this weekend. Okay, so we're going to start off with Emeka Buka. Higher than 25 yards. Guys, 25 yards. That could be one catch for Buka. I feel like that's safe. I'm going to do it. I'm locking it in. We got A.J. Brown higher than 59.5 receiving yards. Versus Buffalo, you can expect this to be a big game, a high-scoring game. I think this hits. And then Stephon Diggs with no Matt Collins, no Kayshon Boutte, over or higher than 60 yards. I like this a lot. Let me know what you guys think. And again, use promo code DUBS. Use promo code DUBS and you'll get a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. It's currently operational in over 25 states. So make sure you guys check out Sleeper today and let me know what you guys are doing. Now, just to prove to you guys, I want you to take a look at these numbers defensively. Offensively, they have not been amazing this year, but right now they are third in the NFL. The third best defense when it comes to points allowed per game. They rank number 4 when it comes to fourth down conversion percentage. They rank number 8 in red zone scoring percentage allowed. They rank number 2 in touchdowns allowed per game. This defense is really good. There are some areas that they need to be better at, specifically stopping the run. They rank 18th when it comes to yards allowed per carry and 23rd with rushing touchdowns allowed per game. But if they can fix that area of this football team, this is one of the best defenses in football, and defense wins championships. I would not be surprised, once again, if Vic Fangio has these guys playing at such a high level, they could potentially win another Super Bowl, even with their offense not playing as well. Again, they've got a lot of things to work on with this offense this year. But if they can figure it out, man, I'm really, really liking the potential of this team. Now, coming off that last Jalen Carter play, they decide, all right, let's slide our protection back over to Jalen Carter. And the Eagles say, okay, well, if you're going to do that, we're going to add another pass rusher in here with Morrow. And know what we're going to do? We're going to line him up in a 4-eye. We're going to have Nolan Smith line up way outside, right? In that 9 technique, force that tackle to get out wide, and give our inside rusher space to work with on the A and B gap here, right? So essentially, they're going to slide their protection over to Jalen Carter. You get one-on-one here, one-on-one here, and one-on-one here. Now, watch Morrow. This dude is a beast, and he's in his 4-eye. Obviously, you got Jalen Carter lined up in that 3 technique on the inside shoulder of the guard. We're just trying to move the center over way out here. We're trying to move that tackle way out there. Give our guys space, and that is exactly what happens here. Look at how much space Morrow has to work with. He's going to lower the shoulder and gauge at the chest level, and he's going to drive back. He's got that insane lower body strength. Look at him rip through and come away with a sack here on Josh Allen. Once again, they were getting to Josh Allen. They were forcing pressure. They were doing a great job in this game, basically from start to finish. They had 27 total pressures. Jalen Phillips alone had 7. Jalen Carter had 5. Nolan Smith had 4. Jalix Hunt had 3. Morrow had 3. God Campbell had 2. I mean, they were just dominating this offensive line here for the Buffalo Bills. And whenever you don't have time in the pocket, man, it becomes a nightmare. And right here, another sack. Defensively, this was probably one of my favorite plays of the game. They're going to get like this little crossing up. They're going to get another cross here. And then they're going to get like a zig to the outside. They play this absolutely beautifully. So watch this, right? Our tight end's going to go over the middle of the field. He's going to try to take away that linebacker, go right across and up the middle of the field, but he just passes him off to his deep safeties, right? From there, the crosser gets picked up by that linebacker, and then the whip, Cooper DeJean plays that perfectly. There is nothing there, right? He has all 3 of his initial reads on this right side. You can see he's got like 1, 2 to 3. His last read here will be Cooper DeJean. Nothing is open. Nothing is open. Okay, and then eventually, if there's just nothing open here, the pass rush is ultimately going to get there, right? And that's exactly what happens. He tries to create something using his legs here. Again, we could probably throw the ball right here, but he doesn't. He doesn't. For whatever reason, he doesn't want to. So he's trying to extend the play, and ultimately, we know what happens from here. The defensive line just does what they need to do. But I do want to show you, they come out in this crazy double 4-eye. They've got Jalen Carter in a 4-eye. They've got Morrow in a 4-eye, or I think it's Morrow. And then they've got a bunch of wide 5s. They've got a 7-eye over here. And essentially, they just work, man. They never stop rushing. They're in a 5-man scat slide, right man left. And eventually, Jalix Hunt gets off the edge. Nolan Smith helps out. But they're never stopping. They're relentless. And it's unbelievable how they continue to play great coverage down the field. Look at, nobody's open. Nobody's open. Unbelievable job from this defense, man. I'm telling you, I think they have what it takes to win the championship this year. Defensively, they've got what it takes. I know this came down to a 2-point conversion, and Buffalo could have won this game, but ultimately, the defense is definitely good enough. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications if you want more of these videos, updates, breakdowns. We got you guys covered, so make sure you join family.